tried to bargain with God. I'm just a girl, He tested me. Hello and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. If you're back, I've been gone, I know, and good to see you again. So where do I start? I've been gone, working on myself. While I was away, quite a few things happened. I graduated and I started my honors degree in education. But I'm back now because of conviction and because God said I have to come back, and I had no choice because God said that's not your path. You may want to study, you may want to do this, and I'll open the doors when I feel like it. But for now, this is what you have to do for me. Spreading the word of God, glorifying Him, and speaking about Him and my experiences with Him in my life. Resetting and restarting when I'm 30 begins in today's what? The 3rd. So on the 25th, I'm turning 30 and life begins, I guess. Well, it seems like most recently your 20s are lived in your 30s because that's when you start figuring things out. That's when you start living your life how you feel like it needs to be lived. You start to go out more, do more, speak more, be more confident in yourself, and start growing as you should. So while I was away, I tried to bargain with God, and I tried to tell Him that I'm not really so confident in doing this. Who am I? Why me? I'm just a girl, Why? What do you see in me that puts me in a position where I can be what you want me to be? I tried to bargain, I procrastinated, I tried to put the record button on, but I just shy away from the whole thing. So every message I'd look at, every quote, every video I'd watch would convict me. God would speak to me and tell me that this is what you need to do, and without this, nothing is gonna go right. All the prayers that you are putting in this bucket, I'm not gonna answer them until you do this, So I was Jonah. If you know Jonah, he was in the belly of a fish for 3 days because he was disobedient for not getting the children of God closer to God, or rather teaching them about God, speaking to them about God. God put him in the belly of a whale for 3 days, and I feel like I've been in that belly for quite a while now. Although that has happened, I'm just glad that God allowed me to graduate and allowed me to start my honors degree and taken me as far as I've come. It hasn't been easy, but we've pushed. Coming to YouTube and admitting that you need to reset and restart in your 30s, or rather when you're about to turn 30, was quite hard for me because I felt like, why do I need to admit this to people? Why do I need to tell people that, my life is not going in the direction that it should be? But you tend to realize that a lot of people feel that way on the internet. A lot of people around you, feel that, why am I not where I feel like I need to be? And then that gave me the courage, the motivation, and I still pray for it because fighting the imposter syndrome is quite difficult. But, God said, do what I say and forget about the rest. I will do the rest. I will handle it all. So I'm here to talk about it, to tell you also that you are not alone, and if you feel like you need to reset and restart, however old you are, it's possible. With God, anything is possible. Don't doubt Him. Don't doubt His strength. Don't doubt His presence in your life, because He does make sure. you know, he will provide for you. And I told him in that time of bargaining with him, I was telling him that, you know, give me a job, this kind of job, you know, and I'll definitely get back to YouTube and talking about you. And he was like, no. I was like, okay, how about you buy me a new phone, you get me a new phone, an iPhone. It was like, okay, we'll see. He tested me. It was a test. Got a new phone. Just after I prayed and I bargained and got a new phone. So now I had no excuse. I had to come back. There is no, if I don't do this, then I'm disobeying him blatantly, you know. And I don't want that. I don't want to be that child that did not listen. And this is, as much as it is hard in my mind and in my heart, it's quite simple. I can't say that it's easy because I need to pray. I need to pray that, you know, he sees this through. Because you may think that you will succeed in something, but if he says no, then it's no. So I'm yet to see where this takes me and where he's taking me in this journey. But I'm hoping for the best. In that prayer, in that quiet time, I also asked him, can I divide this YouTube channel? Can a part of it be about me a little bit? You know, I also want to showcase myself and, you know. So I asked God, can I please show my fashion and, you know, the styles that I like to, you know, share with people? And he was like, okay, cool, we can do that, it's fine. And yeah, so please do stick around, please do subscribe and like this video so that you can invite more people to share this journey with and encourage and motivate, because everybody's not alone. We always have somebody on the internet, around us, wherever. There's always somebody that shares your story, or rather a similar story. And I think it's important for us to motivate each other, not hate on each other, bring each other down. So also, please do check out a few of the videos that I have put up, like, I think it was a year ago. But yes, I'd like to share this journey with you, and I hope you do come along. What resetting and restarting looks like for me is me talking about God, you know, talking about whatever word that he brings to my head, to my mind, to my heart, I will come and share it, because this is not to glorify me, but to glorify God. And whatever he wants me to say, I will come here and say. Even if it's like a 2-minute video, I'm not so much of a talker. And to come to think that there's people that are going to be watching this video on the end of this camera kind of makes me nervous. It's kind of nerve-wracking, but I think it's for the greater good. And this is not for me, although the fashion videos are for me, but it's not to glorify me. This channel is really not about me. And I'd like to show God that I am obedient and I can do what he asks of me, you know. I'd like to do that. I think the 25th of November will be the start of something new, and I'd like to take God on that journey with me, praying and hoping that he provides whatever I need of him in that time and moving forward. Thank you so much for listening. I don't think this video is going to be very long, but I think we'll see each other again very soon. I think I'm planning on posting a sit-down video at least once or twice a week if, you know, there's something or a lot of notes in my head or a lot that I need to talk about. I'm rather planning on doing one video a week, just so that I don't lose the consistency, just so that I don't put a lot of pressure on myself and then I can't keep up. So I think one video a week, a sit down video a week, and then maybe 2 or 3 of my fashion videos, because they're going to be short, they're not very hectic. You know, talking in front of the camera is kind of I don't want to say texting, but it has to be authentic. It takes a while to put your words together, to get your message across, but I think God will take over, and as we go, we need to pray. As we go, whatever we do, we need to pray, involve Him, pray for leadership and guidance, and for Him to see as little of your mustard seed that you might have. I think He will see that you are actually trying, and He'll make a way where there seems to be no way. So for now, thank you so much for listening, lending me your ear. I sure do hope that you like and subscribe so that we can put this channel out there, just to encourage the people around our age, our peers, or even older, younger. You know, I think everybody just needs some kind of motivation, especially in this day and age where there's so much pressure to do amazing. There's so much pressure to, you know, be a millionaire in your 17s, 18s, 19s, because so many people are faking it to make it. But I think we need to face reality and be like, okay, I'm actually going through this and I can relate. And so let's put this message across, let's put this video out there so that we can show each other that it's quite normal. This is reality. This is life. It's not easy. Our governments are not making it easy. Our backgrounds are not making it easy. You know, the opportunities that we get don't make it easy. So let's share in the comments. Let's share by liking. Let's share by sharing. Let's share by subscribing. Until then, brothers and sisters, thank you so much. Hope to see you next time.